Alrighty guys, I read a comment that seemed to suggest it's easier to, this is a cam phaser, okay, pretty much used on a VVT style engine. Got a guy seem to think it's easier to just take these off and clean them because they never fail. I'm against that, guys. That's a terrible idea. Number one, it's so hard to freaking get to. This is a 3/6 Pentastar. These cam phasers are up here, so timing has to be disassembled in order to get to this. That is crazy to go through all that just to bust these open and clean them and reuse them. No guys, go back in with new ones, especially if you're over 100,000 miles. Now there's a procedure that I can do electronically as far as cleaning them. If you want to clean them, do that electronically using a good scan tool. My scan tool, I can direct these solenoid to push this oil control valve, push this in and flush this out using oil pressure. Okay, so in fact I'm gonna show that video on the very next video, but don't take these off just to clean them, guys. If you don't have the timing tools and the timing knowledge, don't take this off just to clean it. Just freaking replace it. Stay tuned for the full video. When I come back, guys, we're gonna go to the computer because what I want to show you guys is a couple of things. Now I just started this engine, so it's merely warming up. A lot of the tests or a lot of the adjustment you want to make after you're done, temperature related. Okay, so it will ask that the car be at operating temperature. So right now all I'm doing is merely idling, letting the car idle. It's warming up, so by the time I get ready to perform my task at hand, it will already be at operating temperature. And the task at hand I'm referring to is we're gonna clean the phasers, guys. Now what's happening electronically when you so-called click that option to clean cam phasers, I'm thinking the actuator would push in the oil control valve and let full flow oil run through it. It's a technical situation, guys. I gotta get more information on what is exactly happening when you choose that option. Okay, now there's another option, relearn cam and crank. That's right, guys. The relationship between the camshafts and the crankshaft need to be relearned, or I suggest you get them relearned. It's not a do or die situation, guys. Not going to put you on the side of the road or anything like that. That's just a recommended thing you should do after you disrupt camming at all. Okay, if camshaft off or crankshaft off, you should relearn this stuff, guys. The computer needs to be, this is the PCM, it needs to know where exactly these camshafts are and where exactly the crankshaft are. And the two items reporting that are the cam sensors, which is one right here, there's two on this car, and the crank sensor. Okay, so they will simply relearn each other, and that will give the computer upper hand on where its location is. All right, so the car is warmed up fairly well right now, guys. So what we're gonna do is go to the computer, and I'm gonna show y'all. Now keep in mind, guys, I don't know what kind of scan tool you guys have. I'm basing this off of the scan tool I'm accustomed to. All right, if your scan tool can't do this, you may not be able to perform this, but it's recommended that you get it done. Once again, it's not a do or die situation, guys. So let's head to the computer, guys. Stay tuned. All right, guys, we're here at the computer. Now all those codes was erased prior to me making a repair, just to see if they come back. But what I want to do, I want to go to topology, and we're going to go to the PCM, because here's where all the action go on it on this particular scan tool, guys. So keep in mind, I'm basing it off of this scan tool. All right, yes, this is a 2016 200 3/6. All right, now we're going to go into miscellaneous. There you would find the various things you can do, okay, to help this car run better after a major engine repair. And in some cases, even after a transmission repair. For instance, here's cam and crank relearn. Okay, that is what you want to do after you do a major engine repair. And where is the other one? These exhaust phaser 1 cleaning, exhaust phaser 2 cleaning, intake phaser 1 cleaning, intake phaser 2 cleaning. Okay, and even last but not least, learn ETC, because you may have disrupted the throttle control in the process. All right, so let's start with phaser cleaning, because I have the car running and it's likely at operating temperature now. This function should be used to help clean dirt and debris from the oil control valve. Yes, that needs to be done. All right, I click continue, Exhaust cam phaser 1 routine in progress. Okay, it's gonna do its thing. All you do is sit back, watch, drink a cup of coffee, whatever it is you do. Okay, now as you can see, that says cleaning complete. Now let's come out of that one. We're gonna go to the next one, exhaust phaser 2 cleaning. All right, same thing applies. Hit continue. It's running its thing, routine in progress. In a second, it should say complete, meaning it's done. Okay, all what's happening is the actuators are pushing in the oil control valve to clean them. All right, that's complete. So let's come out of there. We're gonna do the same thing for the intake phaser. And we have one more phaser to do, and from there we're gonna do the cam and crank relearn. Okay, routine in progress. That is complete. And last but not least, this very last phaser. All right, get that done. See what that come up as. In progress. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is complete. All right, now guys, what we're gonna do now, we're gonna go to cam and crank relearn. Okay, now during the cleaning process of the phasers, the car is running, so I might have to turn it off. This function should be used anytime a repair has been made that requires the cam and crank relationship to be relearned. Hence the repairs that I just did. All right, continue. Engine cannot be running. Hold tight, guys. Let me turn the engine off. Wow, that was quick. Normally I would go all the way across, but that seems to be done and complete. It will say complete at the end of its testing. Okay, so that is done. Now let's move on to let's do, guys, reset memory. Okay, reset memory. In order to perform this, the engine cannot be running. Let me turn the engine off. All right, engine is off. Hit continue. Now you're gonna have a couple of options you can choose from, guys. Let's click this down arrow and you will come up with all of these. Okay, you have a choice between adaptive numerator, minimum TPS, fuel shutoff, engine runtime, fuel adapters, all adaptive memory. So guys, what I'm gonna choose is all. So I will reset every last one of these back to factory specs, and now after that the computer will simply try to adapt to the current driver of the vehicle. All adaptive memory, and then we go over and hit continue. Memory value reset, and there you have it, guys. That's pretty much what you should. Again, I'm not saying you have to. Okay, you should get these done if you disrupt cam and crank in any way. All right, so I'm done, guys. That's all I have. I just wanted to do this video real quick for the people that continue to ask me this. All right, that's all I have. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.